This is the plaintiff, Katrina. She says she and the defendant went to grammar school together, and they were very good friends. She should never have loaned the defendant money because the woman hasn't paid her back. Their friendship is kaput. And now they're in court over a lousy $200 the defendant still owes her. So she's suing. This is the defendant, Tanitra Holmes. She says the plaintiff came to her house one day ranting and raving about the loan, looking for a physical fight. And she had her husband give the plaintiff the $350 she had borrowed. The plaintiff apologized for her behavior. They kind of made up, and then a month later, she got served with this lawsuit for $200. Huh? She's accused of fouling up a friendship.
All parties, please use your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff says she's been friends with the defendant since grammar school, so the nerve stiffing her on a loan. But the defendant says the plaintiff wanted to fight, so she paid the money. So this is all bogus. It's a case of watch your grammar.
Thank you, Douglas. Katrina, you've asked us not to use your last name, and we'll respect that. Katrina, you're suing Tanitra Holmes for $200 that you say she still owes you on a $350 loan that she hasn't finished her paying. Tell me what happened.
Yes, ma'am. Well, start off, me and her, we grew up together. We were close friends. She was expressing that she was behind on a bill. And me trying to be a friend, I loaned her the money, said, don't worry about it. I'll loan it to you.
Do you know what bill it was?
A car note.
A what? A car note?
Yeah.
Got it.
Car note. So I gave her the money April 19th, didn't bug her, didn't pretty much ask her about the money.
When was she supposed to pay you back? There was no plan?
Right. So I texted her in June, said, hey, can you have the money July 1st? So we agreed on July 1st before I go on my vacation. So July 1st came around. She said, oh, I forgot, it's not my pay week. I said, okay. She's like, it's not my pay week, I'll give it to you this upcoming Friday, which would have been the holiday weekend, the 4th of July. I said, okay. So July 4th came, still no money. I said, okay, well, when I come back from out of town, which will be July 14th, please have my money. July 14th came around, no money, I won't have it, I don't have it, I won't have it until the next following week. I said, well, Tanitra, this is an inconvenience for me. For one, we agreed on July 1st, you didn't have it July 1st. We agreed on July 4th, you didn't have July 4th. And now we're on July 14th and you still don't have it. You want me to wait another week when I didn't bug you about it for 3 months. So then that became into a physical argument, well, not a physical fight, but it almost led to a physical fight.
And you two have known each other how long?
For years.
What was it she gave as a reason for, she was just going through a hard time financially?
Yes, ma'am.
So did she ever pay any of it? Because you're not suing for the whole $350.
Right. So she did have her, after we got into our argument, our disagreement, words were exchanged, she did have her husband contact me. And her husband did give me $150. And he told me he would have it the following week. Following week came, no text messages, no calls.
Had you ever been in a position to loan her money before?
No, ma'am. Well, we never really, anytime we loan money, it's always little change, but never this a large amount. Yeah.
Okay. So what's going on?
It's basically what she's saying. She loaned me the money for the car loan because I was going through a financial state at the time. She did ask me for the money, and I did put it off for those 2 weeks that she was referring to. We then met up. Well, I texted her. She came after we texted back and forth. She called me. We got into an argument over the phone about the money. That same day, she showed up to my house and tried to fight me physically. She came to my residence. Then I was told by other people around me that maybe you shouldn't pay her back the money. Maybe y'all should just go to court and handle it. But me thinking we're friends, I'm going to still give her the money. People was telling me not to give it to her, but I still...
Not to give it to her? Why? You owe it.
Exactly. So that's what I said.
Yeah, why hadn't you paid back the money until then? Months and months had passed.
And I still consider her a friend, so I'm like, I'm going to pay back my debt.
Because months and months had passed and you hadn't paid her back.
No, because she didn't bring it up until June for me to pay her.
Well, why does she have to bring it up? Why wouldn't you just pay her back?
Because I didn't have it.
Okay, but why
And-
wouldn't you bring it up and say, hey, I really feel bad I don't have it, but I'm working on it, and then start putting $20 a week away in a specific piggy bank so that you can raise the money? I mean, at some point, you're spending money on yourself during the course of 3 months.
Right.
Right. So, we're not talking about thousands and thousands of daunting dollars.
Right.
We're talking about $350 in a friendship that spanned a lifetime.
Right.
And you let this get in the way of that?
No, it didn't. To me, it wasn't going to get in the way.
Of course not, because you're not the one who's being treated poorly. You're the one who is treating another person poorly. So to you, it's not going to make a difference, but it does to her because she was there in your time of need. And then when it was time to pay her back, all you did was go like that to her.
Okay, who feels really strongly about this? Who would sue Who would sue a friend? Sue a friend if they stiffed you on a loan?
I think that if you loan money to a friend, whatever happens is your fault because you took that chance with that friendship.
Boy, I'd like to loan money from you, borrow money from you. What do you say? No, how about you?
I think a friend that doesn't pay a friend back is nothing but a user.
Okay, would you sue them?
Yes, I would. Yeah, I would. They don't care about me.
Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Quickly. You wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
$100.
I wouldn't.
$1,000.
No.
$500.
No.
$1,000. $10,000. $500,000.
Yes.
Going inside the courtroom.
What was going on?
Like, I'm going through a divorce still. So
Okay.
it was a lot going on. So,
All right, you're going through a divorce, but the one who pays her a portion of the money is your ex that you're divorcing from, right?
Right.
Okay. And
But
what is your defense? I'm trying to...
No, my defense is when they met up, my defense is I thought the money was paid in full. Because I got a text message from her thanking me for the money.
The money or for $350?
No, she just thanking me in general. Thank you for
the money.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'm
for
sorry I
giving the
wigged
money.
out on you. I read the text,
Right.
but before that, you're telling her I'm not going to have all your money. I'll have a portion. So why would the money mean $350 when
No,
you'd already
because
pointed
when
out you weren't going to have it?
When my husband left to give her the money, because I was working.
Do you have any evidence
it
that your
was-
husband gave her $350?
No, I don't have evidence.
Okay, well, that would be helpful if you're arguing that. In the meantime, fork it over. You owe her $200, and you have done her wrong. You've done her wrong. $200 verdict for the plaintiff.
Those are heavy words from the judge. Come on in here. You just, as defendant here, you just lost this case. And the judge, those were heavy words from her.
No, I agree with the judge. I agree that I should pay her, and I don't disagree with her at all.
You still want her as a friend?
Yeah, we're still friends on social media and stuff, so I don't see the problem.
No problem. Do you see the problem?
I really don't think it's a problem. I'm just glad everything came in my favor.
What kind of friend is she now to you?
She's an associate. I would keep it as associate. We wouldn't be as close as we were.
Were you hurt that she treated you this way?
Absolutely. We were really close.
You were there for her when she needed you?
Exactly.
And she?
I mean, if she still needs me, I would be there, but just not financially.
Okay, what do you think, Harv?
I was going to say, Kurt, even if it's a friend, but I really mean especially if it's a friend, you should email back and forth what the terms of any deal is, just because it is a way of avoiding ruining the relationship.